We start off at Suzuka with some more GT3 racing. I was near the back, so I had to try and avoid this kind of carnage. I started making my way up through the field. Nighttime racing makes it even later to see the spins, and I just had enough time to avoid this one. I found some good pace and was looking really good, getting into the top 5. And then in the battle with 4th, we had some contact. And I broke my wheel. Started to do the longer race. Carnage started before the green flag. And then I ran out of talent. This put me towards the back of the field, and I had to rely on other incidents to even get me up on the top 20. Next week we're at Zambrook. And again, departing on the seas, I found myself all of a sudden up in 2nd. And again, I ran out of talent, throwing away an easy 2nd place. This put me in a battle for 4th place, and my tyres at this point had been pretty second hand. I just couldn't hold on. But at least I finished 5th. Did the longer race, starting near the back. And as cars went off, I made my moves. There was a few close calls out there. Somehow that person didn't get smashed. Meanwhile, near the back, I was having some good battles. Including taking advantage of some other cars battling. I was starting to get closer to the top 10. After the pit stop, came out in 14th. And tried to hunt down 12th place as we went towards the sunset and the checkered flag. But I couldn't get the job done. Still, a 13th was a good result considering the class. Donington was next, and I did the long race first up. Again, a typical first lap parting of the seas. I found myself in a pretty good battle with 10th and 12th. The Shark car was a bit menacing in the rear mirror. It was good clean racing, all pushing each other very hard, but eventually I fell back to 12th. And then I made my pit stop. The other two went longer and just changed for fuel, not tyres, so they had a much shorter pit stop. So this left me to take 12th. Then we did the shorter race, and I qualified up near the front. I was pushing second place very hard at this point. And again, I made a couple of half moves and couldn't find a way through. Fourth place got a little bit impatient here. Thankfully for a change, I didn't go around. It soon became a battle for the lead, and Kenneth was really getting a bit on the edge, trying to hold me back. This was probably my best chance, down the inside, but just couldn't get there. This left me vulnerable from behind, and I had to fight off Alexander here. The racing was clean and respectful. Lots of good fun. I kept my second place for now. That did give Kenneth a bit of a gap which I couldn't close down. And as the tyres started to give way, I lost second to George. However, while Kenneth enjoyed his victory, I finally enjoyed another podium to end my middle part of Season 3.